Good evening, and welcome to our weekly travel agent training, the how-tos in booking travel for independent travel agents. If you are new to the team, welcome. Pardon me 1 second, I have to mute the lines. I forgot to mute the lines. One second here, guys. Let's go into lecture mode. I'm going through it today, right? Great. Thank you. Pardon the interruption. I forgot to mute the lines. Again, welcome to our travel training. My name is Marcia Lashley. I'm an independent travel agent. I'm also a certified travel ambassador with InteleTravel, and I love travel. I love to share information, and my goal is to assist you in the success of your new travel business. So for you new travel agents, welcome, and I hope that you guys find this information informative, and I hope that you apply it to your travel business so that you can become successful. Everything that I'm going to share with you tonight, I have tried over the past 3 years, and it has worked for me. My business is growing. I'm becoming more and more successful with my travel business every month, and it's because of the education and the resources that we have. So I just want to share that with you guys, okay? So the first thing that we always preach, guys, is in education. The first thing I suggest you do is you go to InteleTravel University and complete the entire university. There are 18 3- to 5-minute YouTube style how-to videos that you can use, very informative, very short, so they're not long, so you don't get bored with the information. I suggest you take notes because there will be an exam at the end for you to complete, so take copious notes. There are 3 levels with InteleTravel's university. The first level is Dream Makers. So you attend 5 InteleTravel webinars, and those webinars are on Tuesday nights. You should get an email. Once you register with InteleTravel, you become an agent. You'll get an email. They send you an email. Register for those webinars. The reason why you want to register is because when becoming a Dream Maker, those webinars are tracked. Travel by a third-party source, so you can't call InteleTravel asking them, did I attend? How many did I attend? It's a third-party source, so what happens is during Dream Makers, they tally up all of the webinars that you've attended, and then they see, okay, she's attended or he has attended 5 InteleTravel webinars, so he definitely qualifies for a Dream Makers certificate, okay? So you also want to attend a Maker event. And so you'll be certified agent. Then you want to go to Vacation Builders because we always want to become better, right? Vacation next, once you've completed Dream Makers and you've completed the online academy, the InteleTravel Online Academy, and you've attended 1 industry event. Now, these industry events, what qualifies as an industry event? And what qualifies as an industry event is an event that has multiple suppliers and maybe on multiple days. Some expos may have multiple suppliers, but then it might just be 1 day, and that will be qualified as industry event. So you can't, ship inspection is not qualified. However, if there is a familiarization trip hosted by InteleTravel along with another supplier, then that will qualify you as an industry event. As long as InteleTravel is hosting the event, then that will be qualified as an industry event, okay? So then, once you became a vacation builder, now you want to move on to Travel Genius. Travel Genius, in order to become a Travel Genius, you have to, of course, become Dream Makers and certified on Vacation Builders, and then you want to attend, you want to take the CLIA course completion. There are 6, I believe 5 or 6 6 CLIA courses that you can choose, any of your choice. Once you've completed all of them, you submit it to InteleTravel, and they qualify you for a travel genius. And of course, you have to earn $5,000 in commissions annually. And then, of course, InteleTravel went and created InteleTravel Ambassador. And once you've completed your Dream Makers, your Vacation Builders, and you've completed your CLIA courses, and you've completed at least $2,000 in travel commissions for the year, you can go ahead and apply for your ambassadorship. And if you would like to know, I'll be happy to discuss it with you another time, not on this training. This is for all the travel agents, so you can always text or email me. You guys have my information, and we can talk about that, okay? The next thing will be suppliers courses. Now, education is key, guys, because here's the thing. With any school, with any job, any new venture, anything that you start, that you get involved with, you always have to know the fundamentals. You always have to understand the basics. In order for you to become successful, you have to indulge in the basics. You have to open up yourself to learning the basics, okay? So with being a travel agent and with InteleTravel, we have suppliers courses. All these suppliers have spent a lot of time, a lot of money creating these platforms and these modules for us to complete so that we can better learn their products, then therefore we'll be able to better. When we better sell it, then we'll be able to make those commissions. Our clients are, the world is happy, okay? So the benefits of completing the supplier courses: you become more informed and an intelligent agent. You become knowledgeable of which supplier services a specific resort or destination, such as like honeymoons or adventure travel or girls trip or anniversary. It also allows you to qualify for fam trips. A lot of suppliers, you know, sometimes there's a special invitation and not everyone receives these invitations. However, the agents who complete the education course, those are the agents that more than likely will receive the invitation for that special fam, because it is a lot of us, and sometimes fams are always limited, so they can never invite the entire company. So they always singled out either the heavy bookers, the constant bookers, and the well-educated agents would be the ones invited to the fams, okay? So it's very important that you complete it, because there's nothing like a travel agent who have actually experience a destination. You'll be able to better sell it. I was trained as a wholesale tour operator years ago, and what the company did was they sent me to every island, every property, all the sandals, all of the different properties. We had to go and site inspect. We worked 5-6 days a week in different islands, touring the hotel from top every jacuzzi, every fresh market, every swimming pool. So that's what we did, and so that we can better sell it to the travel agents when the travel agents called us. But this is what familiarization trips are for us. We're able to go experience the property, and now we're confident. We've been there, we've seen it, we've smelt it, we've touched it, we've tasted it. Now we can better sell it. And now we become more believable. Our clients will buy into anything that we say, and boom, commissions. You're a happy camper, your client's a happy camper, the world's happy. I told you, when the travel agent's happy and the client's happy, the world's happy. Earn rewards for hotels, car rental rates, and complimentary trips. So the benefits of completing courses. There are also weekly webinars conducted by preferred suppliers, which provide detailed information for products and services, and up-to-date specials, promotions, and agent incentives on products. Check your email for notifications from InteleTravel for the weekly webinars, guys, and register for them and attend them. They're worth it, okay? Here are some of the our preferred partner, our partner education courses. Most of these courses, guys, I've already completed. So you want to go into supply courses and, of course, destination specialists. But I would suggest that you go into suppliers courses first, and go ahead and get into the Club Med, the Marriott, Disney, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean University, WOW, NLC University, Zamara. There is Travel Agent Academy, all of them. Go in there, learn, guys, learn. I took the time and I soaked all the information up. When there were times when my son was homeschooling and I had that time because he had Live Class Connects where he was interacting with the teachers in the classroom, that's the time that I took and got on the computer and I hustled, I grind. I got those tests in, I studied, I passed them, and I was able to better sell to my clients, which increased my commissions, okay? So that's the key, especially when you're unaware. This is very informative, full of information. This is coming directly from the suppliers, and they're going to give you the information that will better represent their product so that you can better sell it. So go for it. InteleTravel takes pride of the platform of education that is available to agents. So find your niche in travel with the Destination Specialist courses available to us at no extra cost, guys, okay? Indulge in it, guys. It won't hurt. The next thing that I would suggest is your CLIA certification. This can be a limit poll, I guess. I don't know, because I'm finding out, speaking with other agents who are, you know, like for instance, registering for the Marriott, for the Hotel Excellence Certification Marriott Specialist course. They're now requesting that you have a CLIA card, your own CLIA card, not InteleTravel's. So I highly recommend that you guys get into CLIA, register. You have to register for CLIA first. Register for CLIA, and then you have to register as an independent agent with an agency. Give the agency information so that you can get the InteleTravel rate, because InteleTravel has a special rate with CLIA as opposed to a totally independent agent that's not coming from a host agency. So it's very important that you put the host agency information. Of course, we're always independent travel agents, and that's the status that you will want to select in CLIA, and then you will pay the discounted rate. Now, with CLIA, I would highly recommend that you add yourself to the travel agent directory. It's an additional $18, guys, but it is worth it, because when people are looking for a travel agent to put their fabulous cruise getaways or anything cruise, guess who they're going to find in certain areas? Maybe you're the only person in your area that registered for that directory, and when they look for someone in that area, you're the only person that will pop up. So take advantage of those opportunities. Those are also opportunities that InteleTravel provides for us. So with CLIA, this is what I would recommend you guys do, and this is a great way to work. With InteleTravel, we don't have quotas, travel commission quotas, like some American Express and other agencies. You have to make a certain amount per year, or you get the boot. They don't care if you purchase your agency for $8,000 or $10,000. They will give you the boot if you do not meet your commissions quota. With InteleTravel, we don't have that. However, with CLIA, in order to get the CLIA certifications, which is the Certified Cruise Counselors, or Accredited Cruise Counselors, Master Cruise Counselor, or Elite Cruise Counselors, you have to complete, certain ship inspections. You have to complete certain courses in there, and you have to have a certain amount of bookings. So once you have those, then you will qualify for the CCC, and then next on to the ACC. And when you do this, guys, it may not seem like it's beneficial commission-wise, but it so is, because here's what happens. When you present yourself as a certified cruise counselor, guess who they're listening to more than me, presenting myself as a destination specialist? They're going to listen to you naturally, because you are certified cruise counselor by CLIA. So you're more informative, you have more information, and you'll probably present a better package for them. So this is a great way for you to get your, up the ante and, get yourself right in line with those frequent cruisers and frequent travelers and frequent vacationers. That's where the money is. Okay, more partner education courses. So we have Carnival Cruises. Of course, when you complete the 6 levels right here, you become a Carnival Crusaders, and of course you earn free cruises, you earn gift certificates and whatnot. It's really amazing and great, trust me. And then of course you have Disney, and with Disney, this one can be very tricky, because with Disney, guys, here's the thing. If you do not complete all of these right here, where the arrow is, all of these icons appear. If you just went into the first where it says start here and you completed all those, if you don't go into each one of these icons and complete it, you will not be certified, and you will not receive your awesome benefits that Disney provide. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And then there's also MSC Academy. MSC they're beautiful ships. They have awesome agent rates. They treat travel agents very well. So, I say get busy with them. Their program is not very long at all. And then, of course, you can win it for cruise. I'm not sure if that's still going on. And then, of course, WOW University, Royal Caribbean University, pretty cool. They have the different courses. You can start with your the campus tour, and you can go to bachelor's program and your master's program. And then, of course, you'll be completed, you become certified. But there are also other suppliers as well, such as Club Med and AM Resorts. AM Resorts awesome because they treat their travel agents really well. A lot of agents have already experienced it. You can go to their properties for almost like $70 a night, and you can take a friend with you. So complete those courses, guys. And of course, Marriott with Hotel Excellence. Now, it used to be only 5 familiarization, fantastic rates, fantastic packages per year, but now since January 2018, it's unlimited, guys. And I'm telling you, it's amazing because I actually booked one for Eagle Weekend, and the rate that I got at this resort was amazing. So get with it. Okay, I'm just sharing information with you guys. You want your family to experience certain things when you have personal travel. These are the benefits of becoming a travel agent because you're representing these products. You educated yourself on products. You're selling the products. Of course, naturally, the suppliers will reward you with the luxuries of what you sell. So get busy with those courses, guys. Okay, so then some more partner core resources such as Crystal. They have a great partner resources in there, so I suggest you guys go in there, take a look. And of course, loyal to you, which is Royal Caribbean, a travel agent, go in there, register. They have some great special and great deals in there that will really help add to your packages. So, just information for you to go register. And so here are top 10 to do things. Say that fast 5 times. Here are top 10 things to do to get the most out of being an independent travel agent. The first one is to create a personalized website, of course, naturally, which you can do in 10 minutes. You want to order business cards. You definitely want to read the travel agent manual because you may be thinking of something and the answer is directly in your travel agent manual. And there's actually a table of content. So you can actually scroll down and find the exact topic that you're looking for. You don't have to go rumbling through the entire book manual. And then, of course, you want to read the agent's frequently asked questions. You want to download the InteleTravel podcast from your iPhone or your Android so that you can become more involved in what's going on. You want to attend a travel event or at least take a course. You want to go ahead and join a CLIA, take a familiarization trip, promote your home-based travel agency, guys, and you definitely want to follow InteleTravel on Facebook and Twitter, okay? And these things right here, if you get into these and you do these things, you will well be on your way to a successful business because those are the some 10 of the top things that if you get plugged into will help you with your business, and you'll become more attractive as a professional travel agent. All InteleTravel. So this is InteleTravel's new booking engine 3.0. I'm excited about it, guys. All InteleTravel active agents and their customers now have access to the powerful new booking system, including new cruises, air, car, and hotel engines. Look smart with the world's best travel deals through cutting-edge technology. Agents now have a one-stop search tool for all components of travel. So no more multiple search engines, direct access to suppliers' inventory with real-time availability, suppliers' own confirmation, and more. No third parties, guys. Choose time-saving easy searches or detailed advanced searches. Plus, produce product overviews and reviews, pictures, destinations, info, and so much more. What's new? Over 1.5 million hotels and accommodations. Guys, this is the bomb, okay? Over 900 plus airlines, including 200 low-cost air carriers and 70 plus air consolidators. Wow. 50 rental car agencies with airport pickup and drop off, incredibly robust cruise engine featuring every cruise line in more details than you could ever imagine. And guys, let me tell you, I love that cruise engine, okay? I really do. What's next to come? You still have the ability to earn commissions on activities using the new activities tab and that we announced a few weeks ago, featuring over 60,000 activities to fit every client's budget with the lowest price guarantee. Soon that will be enhanced and added within your new InteleTravel engine, so you no longer have to register those other bookings, okay? That's pretty cool, isn't it? And then Southwest Airlines, Spirits, and some other low-cost carriers will be added to the inventory next. Plus, the new vacation rental engine will be launching in a few weeks as well. That is awesome because I know I got a lot of phone calls from you guys about the vacation rental engines and stuff, and I'll mention a couple of here. Soon, the U.S. agents have the ability to book over 20,000 rentals, over 3,700 resorts, and in over 100 countries worldwide. Now, that is huge. For the cost of a long weekend stay, now you can offer your clients a week-long vacation and earn 15% commissions. The power of becoming an InteleTravel agent, okay? The new InteleTravel Search 3.0 greatly increases your choices, options, flexibility, and control over your clients' travel plans, which is the secret to being a better agent and have a solid business. And remember, only InteleTravel.com pays you back a commissions on all your online travel purchases. You now have access to all the amazing new features of the new booking engine, which means that access to your previous engine is now shut off. Thank you for being a part of InteleTravel Revolution and helping us reach new technology heights. And that was from James Ferrara. So our new InteleSearch 3.0 engine is available to everyone. You should be able to go into your back office and log in, and I would suggest that the first thing you do is do a back office tour, guys, so that you can become more familiar with your products and what you have to offer and how you can go about selling it to your clients, okay? So of course, naturally, to start off with any suppliers or anything, I'm going to go with Ensemble, and they're still in the booking engine in the Book Travel tab. You can click on the Book Travel homepage. You can click there, or you can just scroll down to VIP Partner Exclusive, and you will find Ensemble. Guys, Ensemble, if you are not using Ensemble, you're really selling your clients short, and that is not a good travel agent. Okay, in order to be the best travel agent, you have to utilize your resources. And we have resources here with InteleTravel, so you want to make sure that you utilize Ensemble. Go in there, search for, whatever destination it is that your clients are requesting, search for it in Ensemble and see what specials and what deals you may be able to add to the package so that you can look like the super agent that you know you are. I just want to make sure that my cord for my computer is still plugged in, else it would just go blank, and you guys would be like, what happened? And with Ensemble for you new agents, if you're not very familiar with Ensemble, let me just go back a little bit here and share with you. So when you go down here and you click on VIP Partner Access, or you click in Book Travel and Ensemble comes up, this page comes up, and when you scroll down, you'll see the blue tab that you can click on to go into the Ensemble portal. This is the only way that you can access Ensemble. There's no other way to access this platform that you see right here with my name and my picture. Well, you can put your own picture too when you get there. But in order for it to be customizable to you, you have to log into your InteleTravel back office, and that's the only way that you can access Ensemble, okay? That's the only way. So that's the way you go. Once you go there, then you'll end up in this page right here where you can see marketing, Ensemble programs, the products, material references, training events, and everything here, okay? And then, of course, when you're searching for a package for your clients or a deal for your clients, these are the three icons that you want to keep your eyes on. The first one indicates sailing from an ensemble preferred supplier. The second one, which is a star, indicates sailing features an ensemble exclusive offer. So then you'll be able to get an exclusive offer to add to your client's package. This icon indicates a sailing an ensemble hosted cruise. So this means that there's an ensemble host on that ship. And because you are an InteleTravel agent, your client just all of a sudden just got this privilege that all the other agents that book their clients who are not ensemble affiliated with ensemble, their clients will not be able to benefit from the privileges that your clients will get from ensemble. So that's why it's very important, guys, that you go into ensemble before you go to the suppliers, because you cannot book in ensemble. Ensemble is not a booking engine. What ensemble is a consortium, and what they do is they provide better packages, better deals, better marketing tools, better everything for us. This is an addition, a privilege, a perk of being an InteleTravel agent. So this is why you want to take some time and go in there, go into the search tab, put in the search of whatever the destination is for your client, and look to see what comes up. Scroll, or you can use the filter on the side here, put the dates in, put what the destination is, what the city is, whatever it is, and search. You can also click on the info tab below here, and it will give you more details on that particular sale or package or whatever it is that you select, okay? So take some time to also utilize Ensemble. They're awesome, guys. And of course, the Travel Agent Training Manual, we talked about that. This is the Travel Agent's Bible is what I call it. It's very important that you take some time to go into this Travel Agent Manual. I have it printed out, and actually, believe it or not, I'm out in public with it sometimes, even at the grocery store aisle, go through it. People get nosy and want to peep in and see what it is that you're doing, and you're like, oh, I'm a travel agent, and you may get smart and say they still have those, and then you can go into why it's important for travelers to use a travel agent, because websites give you prices and travel agents give you advice, right? So that's what you tell them. Whenever anyone try to question about anything about a travel agent, you just build your confidence up, but educate yourself, and then you'll be able to have the confidence to talk to them about stuff like that. 3 important forms that I would highly recommend you take some time to look at. The customer information form, guys. So for you new travel agents, this form, take some time to look at it. And the reason why is because it will help you formulate the conversation that you need to have with your clients, the questions that you need to have. Here's the thing. As a travel agent, a knowledgeable, intelligent travel agent will take control of the call. You do not allow your client to take control of the call, okay? You are the expert, so you have to conduct yourself as such. Informing yourself, being informed, and knowing how to proceed will show that you are professional at what you do. This form right here will help you, especially you new agents. Seasoned agents, you probably are already familiar with the basics of the questions that you need to get from your clients. But this form, like I said, guys, in the bottom of this form, there are questions down here like what hotels have you, or what hotels and cruise lines have you experienced before, and did you like it, and would you go back, stuff like that. You want to know that. The reason why is because you don't want to book your clients on a cruise line or a destination that they've already been. And if you didn't ask them this question, you wouldn't know. And you'll spend a lot of time wasting time searching for a package for a client just because they said, I don't know where I want to go, just find something for me. A lot of people will tell you that. But they're trusting in you that you're going to get really creative because you know your stuff, because you took the time to indulge in education. So if you have information like, well, I don't know what your budget is, I don't know what your brand is, guess what? Ask them. You'll know what their budget is when you ask them what brands. Where did you go? What was the last place you visited? When was the last time you went on vacation? Where did you go? Where did you stay? What did you do? And did you like it? And would you go back? Simple. And then you'll learn a lot about your client. You'll know what they like. And then ask, if they like nonstop, if they mind layovers. A lot of people have medical condition, guys. Don't expect, just because you are willing to sit in the airport for 3 hours, and because you're willing to cut costs, meaning your clients are willing to do that. I personally will pay extra for convenience. That's just what it is. You pay for what you want. And when it comes to vacation, there are no limits to some people, especially if they're you have medical condition, but they still had to work 40 and 60 hours a week, regardless of what, because their job didn't care. They earned the right to choose the better, make the better choices in life. So be mindful of that. That form shares, all that information, that you take some time to look at it, and you'll be able to know what to ask your questions. You want to know if they're traveling with seniors, if they have special need kids. You want to know these things. You really do. It will really help. The next form is the credit card authorization form. So this form is very important to us. Here's why. Because we're independent travel agents, and there are errors and omissions insurance that InteleTravel has. In order for that error and omissions insurance to cover you for any fault in business, this form has to be completed at the time of the business that was conducted. It has to be signed and dated. Now, this form right here is pretty much a simple credit card authorization form you send to your clients, giving you permission so that they can fill it out and sign it and date it, giving you permission to charge their credit card. And it will protect you, it will protect the company, and it will also protect your client from any credit card fraud or anything like that. And in addition, if your clients, let's say maybe your clients, which first of all, let me just say this before I go any further, at no time at all do you ever accept Cash App, Square, PayPal, Cash. Is there another one? I don't know how many out there. At no time at all do you accept any of those forms of payment. We accept major credit cards and debit cards. You get permission from your clients. You have them put it on this form. The payment process goes from this form to the suppliers. At no time should a client write a payment out to you, addressed to you or your name. It should always be addressed to the supplier, not to you, okay? We are independent travel agents, and that's the system. That you will lose your travel agency if you ever accept payments directly from your client. I just have to make that very clear with you guys, okay? So back to this form. So let's say you met someone that is at a big mega church, and they're like in the financing department. These churches are like corporations. They have the person, or maybe the events coordinator, something like that, and this is the person that is responsible for all the annual trips for the church takes. Now, this is a mega church, so mega churches have like thousands of people, right? And you're excited because you're a new travel agent, and this will really, because you'll learn so much, and you just finished the WOW University, so you know something, and you went to CLIA, so you got to go on with your knowledge, and you're ready to put it to work, and you're ready. So you took this deal, you took this this job from this client, and you send them their quotes or whatever. When it's time to pay, they say, well, Leanne, the church, we didn't quite set up our accounts yet, so, I like to pay you cash, and, you can just go ahead and put it on your bank, and you can pay, the vacation package with your credit card, and I'll just give you the money, and you put it on the bank. Okay, so then you did that. Now, they paid you. Now, something happened because you didn't get to the bank on time, and you did not make the payment on time. The payment changed. The price is gone. You either have to give them their money back. That's not a good thing. But here's the worst thing. Something happened once you did make a payment. Another scenario, you took the money, you made the payment. There was some kind of cancellation that was not covered, and because you didn't make the payment the way you were supposed to make the payment, you can't get your money back from the supplier. So now what are you going to do? What are you going to tell your client when they contact you and say, Leanne, where's my package that I gave you my $5,000 or $10,000 deposit for, or whatever? Well, I'm sorry, but I lost the deposit. The package was canceled because of whatever format you chose to do that's outside of the payment structure that InteleTravel has set up for you. You are now not covered by the error and omissions insurance. So it's very important, guys. Here is how you present this form to your clients, because people are like, oh, I'm not going to do that. Yes, you will. You will do that, or you will lose your travel agent. protected, and as agents, we have to protect each other. So I have to educate you on the ways to go about with a successful travel business, which means it protects you, protects your client, protects the company, and then InteleTravel wouldn't have to change their structure up and affect all of us other agents. So you did a quote for your client, and they finally found the ultimate quote. You send them the best quote ever, and they're ready to book. And they're excited. And they're like, okay, I'm about to send you my payment, girl. And you, or guy, and you said, okay, well, right before you send it, this is when I'm going to shoot you an email with this quick credit card authorization form. I need you to complete it and send it back ASAP. I cannot hold this rate until I have this form completed. It's a quick form giving you giving me permission to charge your card for this package, okay? And you can take a picture and send it back to me. They can send it back to you anyhow, because once you've used the package, once you've received the information and your clients traveled, after they travel, you can delete it or shred it out. I don't suggest you print it because everything is digital, but you just delete it, okay? And that protects the information on there. And then that's it. Anyone denied except this older lady who she was just not into technology, and she told me, you're going to have to put it in the mail. You're just going to have to put it in the mail because I just don't do those email and printing and adobe who. So I had to send it in the mail, but that was fine. And I love older people, so I'll do anything with it. I'll go the extra mile for them. But that was it. I've never had anyone object. So use it. Will be the waiver of travel insurance coverage. So with every package that you create, you always want to add travel insurance to the quote. Send it. Let your clients tell you that they do not want travel insurance. Let them tell you that. When they tell you that, then you send them this form. You put the same amount that's at risk. You want to put the amount that is at risk here, and then you want to put the total cost for the insurance there, and you want to send it to them and have them check no and have them complete it. When they read this little area right here, this little paragraph, few words, it's psychology. They'll want to know, they'll feel like, you know what, I'm really giving up something here, and my $2,000 is worth it. It's only like $100 and something for this insurance. I think I'm going to add it on. And add it on. Personally, I'm a traveler, and I make sure that I have travel insurance, anything over $1,000. Because my money doesn't come by very easy, and so I want to make sure that I protect. Anything happen, I have a cancel for no reason insurance that will give me my money back 100%, and it's worth the $79 or $120. It's definitely worth it, okay, as opposed to not having the insurance at all. So you want to go ahead and use these forms, apply them to your business so that you can also become successful at what you do. Travel Insured, I just bring this to your attention for new agents. Travel Insured pays us 20% commissions. You're going to see travel insurance or travel protection when you use other supplier sites. They will always ask to add insurance. At the cruise lines, they have travel protection. They do not have travel insurance. It's a big difference. However, we have travel insurance. So I would recommend that you definitely use travel insurance to definitely get your one second, guys. I'm so sorry. Jamar, I'm on training. Call your dad. Pardon me. It's my son. I thought it would be like an emergency. You know, mom's instinct. Pardon me. So you definitely want to utilize Travel Insured in our back office in the Book Travel tab because they pay really good insurance. Now, they have different types of insurance policies. I suggest you take some time to read it so that you can find the best package suitable for your clients. It's not really about the commissions that you make. It's about making sure that you have the right coverage, the right policy that suits your client's needs. If they have special, maybe special needs children that needs to be protected, you want to definitely go ahead and sell that. So this is why I always suggest that you go ahead in there. So what you do is you create a quote. Let's say you're in back, you create a quote. Once you've created the quote, go into InteleTravel, go into Insured, Travel Insured, put in the state that the client is from, their age, and the total amount of the package per person. And it will give you an idea of what the quote is. Just add that total in. Add it all into the quote and send it to clients and let them know that insurance is in there and let them tell you that if they don't want it and then send them that insurance waiver form. Okay? That's the procedure. So I have to touch compliance, guys. With InteleTravel, we have a right we have an obligation as agents to protect each other. And I just said that, didn't I? Everything you say and do as an InteleTravel agent is a direct reflection on all agents, okay? Make it mandatory to watch the marketing and compliance regulation videos to make sure you're marketing yourself and your business the correct way. You new agents, I suggest you watch this video at least 2 or 3 times, okay? Do a self-check, guys, to make sure that you're working within the marketing compliance guidelines. Remember, we have 2 opportunities, so you want to know your language and use them correctly, okay? When you're dealing with the industry partners, when you're on the phone with suppliers, many times we spend a lot of time on the phone with suppliers talking about our clients' packages. That's exactly what we need to talk about and only talk about. You should never be talking to a supplier about building a team, networking ranks, networking compensation, Planet, other businesses, your personal travel perks and all of that. They do not want to hear that. What a supplier wants to hear from an independent travel agent is all about their products, the travel sales, and your client's needs. Those are the 3 things that you really want to discuss with suppliers to make sure that they're preparing the better package for your client. You do not want to discuss that kind of information, so please refrain from that kind of discussion. I don't care how cool the tour operator is. So, there's also the booking activities on InteleTravel, which is awesome. It's still the same. It's not. It did change in the 3.0. There are more added, but it's still in the same place. And I suggest that you guys really take some time to go in there. Guys, this is awesome because our commissions are already tied into it, so we can really find the best activities and things to do for our clients. You go in here, you go and you find a keyword, you put in a keyword, you put in a date, and the location of where your clients are going, and of course you'll get so much information. I put Las Vegas in here. As you can see, the air, helicopter, and balloon tour came up, Deluxe Grand Canyon All-American Helicopter Tour, Grand Canyon South Rim Airplane Tour, Las Vegas Hot Air Balloon Ride, and so much more came up. You just want to, and it's really cool, all the different prices for the different tours and experiences here. Of course, the prices are all here, and then it gives you a total. You can put it in a basket, and it also gives you information on the product that you're getting for your client, the photos and reviews, what other people are saying, so that you can become well-informed agent, and you can also share that information with your clients, okay? So utilize it. It's really cool. You can review your order and see the total and all of that, and then charge your client, and you'll get your commissions. Really, really cool. And of course, you want to always send everything to yourself and never send it to your clients. And as travel agents, independent travel agents, you want to plug in, guys. You want to plug into the industry. You want to make sure that you're connected with Travel Weekly. They're awesome. They do the Cruise World every year in November. You definitely want to connect with Cruise World. That is just like CLIA. They're not like CLIA, but it's just like CLIA. It's a Cruise World industry event. It's very informative, very educational, so I suggest you take some time to go and register, okay? But as a travel agent, you want to go ahead and register with some of these news resources so that you can be connected with the industry and know what's going on, so that when your clients send you a message, you're well informed. Travel agent selling, recommend, business travel news, travel posts, you know, Travel Agent Central, Travel University. You want to get with all these, sign up for the newsletter, guys, get the emails. I always suggest as new agents, you create an email address that's totally independent to your travel business. It's exclusive to your travel business. Don't use that email for anything else but travel, because you don't want to miss out on those limited FAMs that they send emails to, and it's only like 100 spaces or 50 spaces, and you want to get that notification in your phone or your desktop letting you know that email just came in from Crystal Cruises or whoever, wherever, and you're one of the first people to get on there and lock in that awesome rate so that you can get on that ship or get on that trip. So you want to make sure that you're connected, and if you're registered with these resources, you'll definitely be connected. Like, for instance, there is, I didn't mean to go to this yet. I wanted to just touch on this, and I think I can probably bring it into the training after we're done with this presentation about Hawaii, information about Hawaii, and I just had to go ahead and pull that up for send to my client because she sends me a text telling me she's canceling because she's so afraid of the volcano erupting. So I had to do the research and find the information and send it to her. So now she's changing her mind, which is great. I'll see if I can show it to you guys. So all this information is what we need because we are our own brand. You're your own brand. And so in order to be your own brand, you have to market yourself. You have to put yourself out there so that people can know that you are an independent travel agent, you have your own business, and you need their support. Excuse me. Training education is what clears the path to success, whether it's a formal degree, an apprenticeship, or hours and hours of dedicated practice. So you want to take some time to invest into your travel business, invest in the education, invest in indulging in the beach and sipping the champagne and the wine and seeing the night and whatever, because the world is our classroom, right? Same way you want to indulge in education and the marketing, okay, to brand yourself so that you can look like the professional CEO that you. Do you need a travel agent? This is your people's. Why your clients? Why do they need a travel agent? Travel agents makes it easy for you to saves you time. You get the best value for your travel dollar. Travel agents are experts and they know the tricks of the trade. Travel agents have the right connections. You get a customized vacation built on your needs. Travel agents have your back through the entire experience. They give you peace of mind. Their passion is travel and helping you make lasting memories. Travel agents enhance your total travel experience. These are the things that clients are expecting from us as travel agents. So ask yourself this question. What are you doing on a daily basis that is keeping you in line with you being up to par with answering these needs, providing all of these things for your clients? When your clients reach out to you, are you informed? Are you able to get them the best deals? Are you? Are you an expert on your destination? Are you? Do you have the right connections? Of course you do. You're with InteleTravel, right? Okay. Do you have their back through their entire experience? That means you know who to contact. If something goes down, you know how to go about doing it. You know how to go about getting into contact with the supplier and communicating with them or InteleTravel or whoever it is. Do you really? Is this really your passion? So you want to ask yourself these questions, guys, because when you do, then you are going to align yourself with every single thing that you need to do to become this so that you become more attractive. And when you become more attractive, guess what happens? Marketing and sales tools. These are some of the things that will make you look attractive. We have them right here in the back office, and I cannot stop emphasizing on there because I feel like you guys are not using it enough. And I also cannot stop emphasizing because every week we have new agents. And though these recordings, these trainings and webinars are recorded and they are on my YouTube page, which is OTM Travel Services. You go to YouTube, you pull up OTM Travel Services, you hit that subscribe button so that whenever I upload these videos, it'll notify you and you can just click on it and learn again. Okay, go to the replay. So with marketing and sales tools, guys, there's always a video that you can always take some time to watch to better understand and learn. But here's the thing. The marketing and sales tools section, the travel agent print shop, like I mentioned before, you must get your business cards. And I wish I had one of mine here to show you. But because I started with this company 3 years ago, the template that they had was super cool. I was able to upload my photo. I don't think they have it anymore, so I always keep renewing because I don't ever want to change it. I notice now that a lot of business cards doesn't have it, but you also are able to customize your business cards. Now, if you decided to customize your business card on your own, you must send InteleTravel an email informing them so that they can give approval, make sure that it's following all of the guidelines and it's within compliance. And that only takes 24 to 48 hours mostly on the 24 side. They get back to you in no time, so it won't limit you. But you must not send your logos or anything that you create out to anyone and market your business without getting the approval from InteleTravel first. So I have to make that very clear with you. They also have magnet cards, letterheads, envelopes, calendars, baseball hats, shower banners, bling t-shirts. Check my t-shirt out. Travel agents do rock, okay? Large magnets, car door magnets, which are really awesome, window decals, t-shirts, note bags, tote bags, phone cases, leather goods. I mean, they have so many different things. You can also, like I said before, you can get approval from InteleTravel if you want to purchase another product and then have information printed on it. You can do that as well. They're really good with that, so just send them an email. We also have the InteleTravel e-postcards. I think these are so cool, guys. Here's why. We're always sending notes and messages to people, and what a industry represent what you do. You call yourself a professional independent travel agent, then every note that you send should have something vacation on it. It should always be a constant reminder to people to take a vacation. We sell recess guides. It's something fun. It's cool. It's sexy. People always embrace it. The people who don't embrace it is because they feel like they cannot afford it. And your job as a travel agent is to educate them on why they can afford it. We have $50 deposits to lock down a vacation, and you can pay monthly until the final payment date. So why not inform them? We have suppliers that provide that. So why not inform your clients? So there should be no one out there. As travel agents, our job is to inform people so that there's no one out there who feels like they cannot travel or they cannot afford to travel. Because as long as you have a JOB, and I'm telling you now, even JOBs call me and book travel, and I'm like, wait, what? You don't have a job, but they're booking travel. This is how much people travel and stay traveling. So when you're sending messages and you're sending notes, we always end up going to Google anywhere, or Yahoo or whatever. Go right here. Choose one of these, send a note to them, and let them see it, and let their minds wander. This is what we do. We like to create an open. Oh man, that drink, that Bahama Mama drinks looks delicious. Oh, that ocean looks awesome. I could just get away right now. Oh, I'm calling Marcia. I'm on vacation, honey. We submit to our indulgence. We submit to our these feelings that when we get them, especially if we know we're going to get a paycheck or we have money coming in or we are set up in a way to definitely afford it, we'll jump on it. The others, you just have to educate them on why they should. But these are cool postcards that you guys should definitely go in there and utilize and use. Send reminders to people, invite them to things or whatever you do. Send them inspirational messages. You definitely can use that for that, okay? Then we have the client newsletter and email marketing in back there, which is also pretty cool. Watch the webinar to tell you. So with the client newsletter, guys, I always say do not sell travel in the client newsletter. Do not. Here's why. If you look up here, you'll see hot deals, okay? And if you look down here, you'll see all these trips already tied into the newsletter. So your newsletter should really be of you. You should share something about you as a person so that your clients can get connected. Remember, our clients tell us everything about them. We know when their birthdays, their anniversaries, their children's birthdays, their date of birth. We know where they live. We know their credit card information, their security code. We know everything. What do they know about us? That we book travel, that's it. That our passion is travel, that's it. They want to know more. Send them a recipe. Tell them what you do at holidays or every season. Maybe you send your kids off to Club Med vacations, or maybe in the winter you guys go off to your winter home, or you go south because you're up north all winter and you go south for the winter where it's a little warmer. Something. Your recipe that's been in your family for years and years, you want to share it with them, or an inspirational message. You want to definitely share that with them, but you definitely do not want to sell. Come and book with me. I would love to book travel. No, You don't want to do that. Please don't, okay? Find other ways, find very creative, out-of-the-box ways to utilize the client newsletter. And it's free, guys. Also, travel incentive, another great tool to use to help grow your business and market your business and look like that travel professional. There are a lot of packages out there that we can use from the supplier. We can create packages, right? And actually, I'm doing this right now. We can create packages. We can create group events for clients with different suppliers, and then we can use these incentives as perks to get them to buy into those packages. For instance, I have another group going out in December, another 10 cabins going on a cruise to Cuba in December. One of the perks that I've added into the group that's outside of Royal Caribbean and what they're offering is the 2-day, 3-night getaway for my clients. You have a certain deadline. So when you do that, you are in line to receive a 3-day, 2-night getaway. So when you come back, you know, some people always say, I know I said it many times, I need a vacation from my vacation. I just love to travel. I'm not the only one that said that. Now you're just telling them you have a vacation for your vacations. If you want to come back and go on another vacation and get the time at work, then I just gave it to you. And it's over $300 value. You don't have to tell them that. I mean, they'll say it, but this is great for them because now all they have to do is book air, their hotel is taken care of, and they're good to go. And you look like that super agent that you are. So these are great ways. There's also the spa and golf and spa certificate in there. There's also the parks certificate. There's also a gift card in there, and there's air credits in there. That is, you know, it's okay. I don't really use it because, you know, you can't use it once. You have to use it in increments. I don't really use it too much, but they are there, and you guys can utilize them, and they're very, very reasonable. When I say reasonable, I mean reasonable, guys. So you want to definitely take some time to go in there and check them out. And back to Ensemble, direct target and Ensemble. Guys, the agents, again, always talking to your new agents. But with this Ensemble direct mail marketing, it's really awesome because what it does is it targets your client. Like if your clients are seniors, baby boomers, then there's just maybe send them everything river cruises. If your client's a savvy, techie chick and loves to be at the spa, and you know, then they'll send her or him whatever it is their preferences are. So I definitely recommend that you go in there, you get your 50 clients, because you have to have a minimum of 50 clients. You will need their names, their physical address, their physical mailing address, their telephone number, and their email address. You will definitely need those things. And then if you have 50 clients, you'll go ahead and submit it at the information. So you can go in there. The Excel spreadsheet is in there. It'll show you walk you through how it. And you just it's just a link. You just send it to InteleTravel, and you'll get approved to get your clients those mailers. And let me tell you, these are what they look like. They're so. The clients' names are going to be right here, and of course it says InteleTravel. And what I like about these is that they do not send your clients to the supplier. They send your clients to you to book. So it's very important that you guys get in there, take some time to look at these. These are so awesome tools. Okay, these are the things that makes us look like the professionals that we are. Resources. InteleTravel has been in business for over 26 years, so there are very few questions that they haven't answered for their agents. So before you pick up the phone or get on the keyboards, be sure that you look for the answers you need first. Here are some helpful reminders. Attend the weekly webinar to you guys on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Get your weekly dose of suppliers insight, focusing on the travel suppliers per webinar. You even get to ask questions directly at the end, just like. Plus, there are always great giveaways each week. I'm sorry, I don't give away. Join an agent support webinar every Friday at noon that Jessica or one of the InteleTravel employees will conduct every Friday. Those are live webinars conducted by InteleTravel staff, and they also have Q&As that you can get involved and ask questions as well. And that's going to be tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but certain Fridays at noon, every other Friday, I believe it is. Yeah, every other Friday. So you definitely want to get up on that as well. So keep calm and don't pick up that phone. Before you go to chat and before you send an email, you want to go in there, you want to go to knowledge base, you want to go all those places before you pick up that phone, okay? Watch a featured webinar in InteleTravel tutorial, guys. Let me tell you, this tutorial for you new travel agents, here's a tip. I just got my new travel agency. I'm a business owner. Let me get on social media. Let me tell the world that I travel. And then the questions come in. You've never even been in InteleTravel University. You haven't even touched the Supplier's courses. You haven't even been on this webinar. This is your first time here. And you had no idea that all this, but you decided to answer the question. What are you going to tell them? You have nothing to tell. They go into InteleTravel tutorial real quick, and you watch one of the videos. Like they may ask a question like, well, do you guys do destination travel or couples travel? I have a couples group that I want to take a blah, blah, blah. You have no idea. You go into InteleTravel tutorial, and you go to the, because you can search by supplier or you can search by category. So if you go into category and you select couples or you select venture travel, you watch those videos about with the process and then send them and I can, because then you took some time to go into InteleTravel tutorial, you watch those videos. Now you can go out there and you can sell it. Okay, learn how to sell from the executives of travel most recognized brands, seminars, and hear clips from exclusive podcasts. Plus, there are awesome partner webinars like Ensemble. Knowledge base. This is our own Google and Yahoo, guys. Knowledge base whenever you have a question, whether it's about marketing's best practices, commissions, bookings, or more. This comprehensive resource is built to help agents with the necessities, and all the answers are at your fingertips, and you didn't even know it. There's also live chat. Unable to find a question in knowledge base? InteleTravel's live chat is available for immediate inquiries. But again, be certain that you've searched yourself before going. Take some time to go through knowledge base, go through InteleTravel tutorial, utilize all the resources that you have in the back office before you go on chat or get on the phone or send an email. And if you chose to get on the phone or send a chat or an email, you have to choose one. You can't send a chat and get on the phone and get an email. You're giving them extra work. And remember, thousands of travel agents. We're like at 27,000 plus now. You know, it's not like 3 years ago when we were at 3,000 and 4,000 where they had the time. I know I utilized that. I spent so much time on the phone with InteleTravel when I first started. I was on the phone very well because I called every minute. And then they start telling me about the education. And then I decided to go into the education and educate myself. I already knew some stuff, but I just didn't know the travel agent aspect. I was able to embrace the travel agent into the education resources, and that helped me to become more knowledgeable. Now I don't get on the phone at all because I know where to go retrieve the information. I know I have access to the information at 4 o'clock in the morning if I want to wake up and work on my travel business. I'm the CEO of my own company. I can run this business anywhere, anytime, with all my resources that I have and not have to reach out and call anyone. Now that's a professional, okay? So you have to get that on that level as well. And once you this and you read, you'll become more knowledgeable. Have you read your travel agent training manual in your back office lately, or have you read it at all, guys? Let's be honest with yourself. It should be your go-to for many answers. Print it out, guys, and keep it nearby. I do. Save it to your desktop for easy access. There are over 40 pages of detailed answers for you. Even if you're not a new agent, there will be an answer in there for you. There really will. I go back into that training manual ever so often. I really do. I go in there, and let me tell you something. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I read this. I didn't read it like this. That's because I'm in a different place. Last year and the year before, I was in a different place, so I understood the information different. Now I'm at a different level, so when I go back and I look at the information, I read it, I understand it a different way, and I apply it a different way. So that's why you always want to go back. You always, guys, that's such a tip. You want to always go back and pull that travel agent training manual out and really reread and reread it and reread it, okay? I can't stress that enough. The new Facebook page for us, for U.S. and U.K. agents, the official communicating and connecting with other fellow U.S. InteleTravel agents. I tagged, well, a couple of you today with the Departure Lounge. I added you to it. So you guys go on Facebook. Some of you, I'm pretty sure I didn't get all of you, but I know that most of you are already in there, and some of you who were not in there, I actually added you. So go in there. Well, you'll have to wait for approval from InteleTravel to be accepted in there. They're going to check your credential out, make sure you're active before they accept you in there. But you can also go in there and pull information as well. Not only can you connect with your other ITAs, you can also refer to this group as a wonderful source of advice and information from those same agents. Because when we're having issues, guys, we post in there. We go in there and we say, like I've had an issue with Avis. A client booked for spring break with me, and believe it or not, guys, I had a reservation. When my client went to Avis, there was no cars available. There were no cars available. None. They had a reservation. Here's the tip. If my client was a Avis preferred member, there would have been a car there. But because she was not an Avis preferred member, that reservation, even though she had it, there still wasn't a car available, because Avis holds, make sure, I'm an Avis preferred member, I've never had that problem. They make sure that they secure their preferred members' cars. So if they book out all the other cars in the fleet, the only cars that will be there on their lot will be for preferred members. So I would recommend that you always have your clients register to be a preferred member with the car dealerships and all of those, because it will really put them in a really good position, and it won't put you in an uncomfortable position, okay? So that's another great tip. And all of that information is shared in the Agent Departure Lounge. They actually told me to get in touch with my business development manager. Other travel agents shared information and helped me. And you guys always call me the travel guru, the travel queen, and I learned from my other travel agents. So this is a great source of information, and it's a great platform for us to really grow in our business. Read the other agents' issues and suggestions or whatever. Agents will ask for recommendations. Recommend something. Maybe you've traveled somewhere and you can recommend it. You know, that's the team effort, and I love that platform that we have. Agents share real travel practices and experiences they have encountered to future educate and guide newer agents to success. That's what we do. We share. So go ahead, take some time, read your travel agent manual, and go in there and add yourself to the travel agent, the InteleTravel Agent Departure Lounge, okay? Where do I start? So use your customer profile form. A lot of you are always like, all this information is overwhelming, girl. I heard you, but I didn't hear you. Okay, take a picture of this screen. Use your customer profile form to begin. It will assist you in formulating the conversation between you and your clients. I just mentioned that to you. Here's some information that you're going to need to start your quote. You're going to need this information to start your quote, okay? The type of travel, whether it's adventure, or couples, or honeymoon, or family reunion, or whatever it is you want to know. Budget. or a brand that they have used in the past. I mentioned to you, if you feel like your client would take offense, because a lot of people become offended if you ask them what their budget is. It seems like, wait, you think I can afford this? I don't want to use you anymore. So you want to be, you want to be professional with it, and you want to be politically correct with it. So I would suggest you say something like, what brands have you stayed at in the past? If it's Marriott, or if it's Carlton, or if it's the W, then you will know their level. You know their preferences. You'll have an idea, okay? Then you also want to get the dates. You want to know their destination, where they're going, and you want to know alternate destination if possible. You want to know their departure city. Don't assume you think they're all in Atlanta or in Alabama or in Florida. You want to know that. You want to know their preferred arrival and departure times. I have clients who love the red eye. Like, they travel only red eye, okay? You won't know that unless you ask. You also want to know their preferred airlines. I also have clients, and the same clients who do the red eye only do Delta. So you want to know preferred airlines. You want to know their preferred cruise lines. I have a travel agent. She's probably on the agent thing right now. She only does Royal Caribbean. She loves Royal Caribbean, okay? She just went on a cruise, Royal Caribbean. She's probably still there. She's not back yet. She's probably on the line right now. Who knows? But she just loves. There are people like that, guys. And so we have to be prepared to assist those types. They're very particular with their preferences and their brands, and so you want to accommodate them, okay? So you want to be able to ask these. Car rentals, I'm particular. I'm an Avis girl. I only rent from Avis, and that's the real. And they don't pay me. I mean, they do because they pay me commissions, but I only rent from Avis. Preferred of nonstop, or preference of nonstop or connecting flights. You want to know that. We talked about that earlier. They may have health conditions, or they may just be impatient. Maybe they don't even like to fly. So you want to know that, so that when you're billing the package, you don't put a connecting flight in there, okay? Type of lodging, traditional hotel, bungalow, rental homes, vacation homes. Some people want the FIT, and some people just want the traditional vacations. You also want to know how many passengers are traveling and the types of passengers, like adults, children, seniors, special needs, pets. You want to know these things. Do all passengers have passports? That's a definite. Any especially if you're going outside of the country or on a cruise, any special accommodations and requests, and any activities during vacation. So take a picture of this screen, because this is pretty much everything that you're going to need to know in order to start a booking, any kind of booking, okay? So after you've collected all the information needed to complete the quote, Google the specific request, and then select the information. Choose more than one supplier to see which supplier best suits your client's budget. Price varies depending on dates, locations, resort ratings, and room types, and the number of people per room, because double and triple and quad it'll be less with triple and even less with quad. It'll be way more with single. So you want to know how many people are always going to be in a room at a time. Always estimate average prices per person. Here are some of the most traveled destinations. Okay, the name is Jamaica, DR, Bahamas, Los Cabos, Cancun, Hawaii, Dubai, Cuba, Mykonos, and Africa. Okay, here is why you want to always estimate average price per person. Let's say you're doing a cruise, and let's say it's Carnival or Royal, it doesn't matter. But let's say it's Carnival because travel agents rock, right? And so they have like this BOGO sale where the first passenger pays $4.99 for the sale cruise rate, $142 taxes, fees, and port expenses. And then the second taxes, fees, and port expenses will be the same across the board. But the second passenger pays $330. And then the third passenger pays $50. Okay? So now what you do is you want to add the entire total up and divide it by 3 and estimate it as per person. You want to share it with them, unless it's a family and their children and the mommy and daddy are paying for the entire trip. But if you have like a roommate thing, or you have 3 adults in a room and that's the special, you want to be the one, you have to do that. They don't do that. You are the one that will total up the first fare, the half fare, and the pinch of a fare, and get that total divided by 3 and let them know this is the per person rate, and this is after the sale, so that they can see the rates are much lower. So that's what you'll do as an agent, okay? Hope you understand that. So did you guys know that when you, if you go to your replicated website, like mine is ocmtravelservices.inteletravel.com. When you go there and you scroll down to the bottom, did you know that there was a wealth of information there for your clients, that your clients can know when they're traveling, things that travelers would want to know? Did you know that? Did you know? Did you know? Travel tools and other resources, guys. They can protect their trip. All of this is in the bottom of our travel agent replicated website when our clients go to it. There's a currency exchange there, a currency converter that they can use, which is amazing. You need to inform your clients of that. There's also a world travel guide that they can go into. The airports, they can find different airports in that as well. Here's the index for all the different airports that they can find. Ooh, what's going on here? Then they can also find the weather and wherever they go, wherever city or state or country they are in, they can find the weather there. They can find the local time. They can find the CUCs, which is the Havana money. That's where, you guys know I went to Cuba. Then there are also important numbers here. Now, I had a question. A travel agent sent me a text with another travel agent asking them, if something goes wrong and your clients are out of the country, what are the numbers? Where do they call? Well, it's actually on our replicated website. If your clients take the time, or if you let your clients know that this information is on your website, they'll see how useful your website is. And besides, we have the new 3.0 right now, so I would highly recommend you send your clients to do their own booking there. No, I wouldn't. I mean, yes, I would. I don't send my clients to my website. I'm a travel agent. I'll take care of all their needs. I don't want my clients doing anything. I spoil them. Yes, I do. I spoil my clients rotten. Don't do anything. I'll do it all for you. Yes. So you can check the weather here as well. There's an AccuWeather there as well. This is great information because most people go to Google, but they can go to your website and give you those hits. They can check the weather in Dubai or in Tucker, Georgia. There's also a seat guru on there. They can check different airplanes and different flights. They can see how wide the seats are, and they can check, you can do a lot with our replicated website. You guys had no idea, did you? Did you? Okay, that's enough of that. For you agents who have been contacting me about renting vacation rental homes, and a lot of these companies are not paying travel agents, let me explain to you first that these companies originally started to help homeowners such as myself and yourself, to vacationers who don't want the traditional hotels or whatnot. They want to, spend their vacation in a home setting. It's not originally designed for travel agents to make commissions. It's designed for us homeowners to put our properties on these companies. Their management, they take care of all of the criteria based on our specifications, right? They're not built in for commissions. However, because of the increase in revenue from travel agents to the industry, they're now trying to incorporate paying travel agents commissions. But somehow still, some of them still don't pay travel agents commissions. Some properties may, and some properties may not. It is your responsibility as the travel agent to contact Villas of Distinction or whoever the company is to inquire if that specific particular property that you selected pays commissions. However, I know that for a fact that Villas of Distinction pays commission. So when you go to their site and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, if you click on Travel Agent, I circled it here, you go there, you scroll down, you click on Travel Agent. Here's what they do. They give you 2 invoices. They give you a client invoice and an agent invoice. The agent invoice will have your commissions on it. The client invoice will not. And also the deposit information is inside of 90 days, it's full payment due. But outside of 90 days, a 50% deposit is due, and the balance is due on the final payment date. And of course, they pay 10% commissions. Okay, so when you click on this travel agent link down here, it will bring you to this page right here, where you can go ahead and get registered with them. And why you should sell Villa Vacations, because the Villa Booking Center is more. You'll have to put your information in and sign up. Also, sign emails so that you can know if there are any special invitations to any properties that might be pay higher commissions or may not, then you'll be notified, okay? So I hope that helps you guys who are currently looking for a vacation home for your clients. So you're booking direct and you can't find a trip or a supplier you want. As an independent travel agent with InteleTravel, you're empowered to search and book travel for yourself through our easy online booking system. InteleTravel made an exception and allows you to book directly with a supplier and still earn your commissions. So we can book directly with suppliers and still earn our commissions, okay? There's a process. You want to determine the supplier. Cruise lines should be a member of CLIA, which is companies should be a member of the USTOA, preferably the Consumer Protection or ASTA, American Society of Travel Agents. And then you also want to contact the supplier of your choice and research your options. Identify yourself as an independent travel agent with InteleTravel and ask them if they accept our agency identifier. Of course, our preferred suppliers, you won't have to go through that. But if they're not our preferred suppliers, you will want to do that. That's another way of knowing if you will be paid commissions or not. Provide agency's numeric industry code, the IATA and ARC, and or CLIA number, and or agency information. Sometimes they definitely want those to identify your host agency, okay? You must follow these steps carefully. Okay, I thought I skipped one. Request copies of all documents and confirmations be sent to your agency, InteleTravel. This way, InteleTravel will monitor your arrangements and track your commissions. You want to send copies of all documents to InteleTravel. This is required in order for you to receive commissions. You want to address all reservations and payments to customer service at InteleTravel.com, and you can email it to 777 East Atlantic Avenue, Suite 300, Delray Beach, Florida. Remember that at all times you represent the company and thousands of fellow independent agents around the world. So please be professional and polite regardless of the circumstances. You do not want to get into a debatable, disagreement, argumentative conversation with any of our suppliers, okay? You do not want to do that. That will create a reputation for InteleTravel, and that is a no-no, because once you do that, it will affect all of us, because then the rules will change. Do not accept net prices, guys. Net prices do not have commissions tied into them, okay? Already deducted. Independent contractor agreement, all commissions must be paid directly to your agency. InteleTravel.com, after which we will deduct our small portion and forward you your 70 or 80. Remember, this would not accept a booking directly from you of your agency. If you did not give the supplier the InteleTravel IATA or ARC number, you would not have been able to get commissions. So your payments must go directly to InteleTravel, and then they will take out their portion and send you yours. A supplier must never, ever, ever send you commissions directly, okay? Just like you never, ever directly, supplier pays you commissions directly, okay? Failure to comply with these rules could result in termination as an agent. And you want to register your bookings. You want to. Now, there's some things to know. When you book, there's a $3 admin fee that is charged to each booking. This fee is deducted from the gross total prior to the 70-30 or the 80-20 split. I keep forgetting to change that 30 to a 20. So calculate your commissions accordingly. And then also, If you use one of our suppliers, like say VAX or maybe the Air Consolidators, and you marked up your commissions, there is a merchant fee, 2 to 4% merchant fee that is charged to your commissions. So you want to make sure that you factor that in as well before you contact InteleTravel about your commissions being increased. Do that, and then we spend a lot of time on the phone or sending emails or on chat with InteleTravel when they could have been helping a newer agent who really needed help. But you didn't take the time to focus on the 2 to 4% merchant fee, and you didn't take the time to check on the $3 admin fee. Now, back to the $3 admin fee. If you have a group, it'll be from the overall group. It wouldn't be from each individual reservation on the group. It will be from the overall, okay, just to make that clear. So that's pretty much what you want to do to register your bookings, okay? And pretty much, so you don't know what suppliers to use for a trip. If your client have an idea of where they want to go, use Google as your starting point. So you want to start at Google if you have no idea, okay? So you want to Google hotel, let's say, in Santorini. Check with a few of our preferred suppliers, and GoGo, and Vacation Express, MLT, My Apple, and those. We're going to create a package with each supplier to find the best possible rates and the better commissions. That way it's a win-win situation for you and your clients. And then you want to go to the Education tab and learn more about each supplier and their products, okay? And if you need more help, I think this is pretty much it for that part, yeah. If you need more help, you can go to Travel Agent Manual, attend those weekly webinars that I've spoke about twice. Search InteleTravel Knowledge Base. You definitely want to go to InteleTravel University and complete that. You want to watch a featured webinar in InteleTravel tutorial. Guys, make it your business to go in there and watch those videos. They're very informative, and you'll be so educated, I'm telling you. Live chat is available Monday through Sunday. This has actually changed. It's actually from 8 to 4. Use Agent Support Desk. These are the numbers here, and you can also send, but I would recommend you do chat before you do that, okay? And that is pretty much the end of our training tonight. Thank you for taking the time to educate yourself for the success of your travel business, okay? The more you value and the more value and expertise you can bring to the table, the more clients will appreciate you, trust you, and that is so true. So you definitely want to take some time to educate yourself. Now let me open the line to see if there are any questions. Oh, where's my wall? Hi guys, any questions? Question? Okay, so this is the this is the form that I pretty much wanted to share with you guys on Hawaii. I'm not sure if you guys, any of you guys got this information. It was actually in that same exact departure lounge that I shared with you guys today. I pulled it from there, and it's dated May 15th, 2 days ago. It's pretty much giving information about the volcano ash. Well, there's absolutely no reason at this time for travelers to change and alter their leisure business plans. None of the Hawaii Islands are affected by this CLIA volcano except a remote area on the island of Hawaii's east side. So all the information has been attached here as far as the airport accommodation activities, eruption location, vacation rentals in lower Puna area, air quality, reports about acid rain, and all those things seeing and hearing on social media. This is information that you can definitely use. You can go over here to the website and you can definitely check it out. We have this. We can get to this HawaiiTourismAuthority.org. That's where you can go and get that information. It's right here if you guys want to see it. If you guys can see that, I'm pretty sure you can see that. And that's where you'll get that information from. I also want to share with you, one second here. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't pull it up. And I'm past my time. I went over an hour. I'm so accustomed to this 10 o'clock training. But we did start a little late because I was having issues, and my buddy Dorian wasn't on to help me out. But thanks, Cornelius, for looking out and sending me texts and letting me know that you weren't seeing the screen, and I'm glad. I hope that you guys are actually still seeing the screen. Oh, but you guys don't have any questions? Oh, I do have someone that has a question.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Hi, how are you? I can hear you.
I'm well. How are you? Yes, ma'am. My name is Tasha. Thank you so much for hosting this training. I just wanted to ask, are we allowed to, and I'm asking in general, are we allowed to acquire a research fee for some of our customers? And the reason why I ask that is because I run into a lot of issues with a lot of customers who have a lot of different requests or unrealistic requests and different things. And you send them quote after quote after quote after quote, and you know, they either don't book with you or they end up researching them online. So how can we prevent that?
Well, there's no way to prevent that. What I would suggest you do, and last year, 2 years ago, when Disney invited us to California and we all went out there, we had a wonderful time. I met a couple of travel agents from InteleTravel who actually told me that they actually have a form that they've created. Now, last year when I went to CLIA, I was in an InteleTravel boot camp, and Mr. James Ferrara made it very clear that it is okay to charge a consultation fee. However, you need to make it very, very clear that it's a consultation fee. You have to make it very clear, and it has to be totally separate from any package. Now, what I've added to that is I let my clients know that if I do decide to charge a consultation fee, what I would do is if they decided to book with me, that consultation fee will go towards their package. So it's not like extra money they're paying me to do the research, because our commissions are tied into every component of travel. So there's no need for us, but I totally understand what you're saying as far as your work is concerned. You spend hours investigating and doing research on a package, and then they go on Travelocity or someplace and book their travel and totally disregard the work that you've done. So, but you know, there's a sensitive way to do that. You cannot use the credit card authorization form to retrieve payment. You cannot do that. The only time you use that form is for directly client to supplier. So you would have to create a form. I would recommend that you send that form to InteleTravel, have them approve it before you send it out to your clients, just to protect you and protect your businesses. One thing you don't want to do in the pursuit of protecting yourself is you don't want to put yourself in a position where you lose the privileges to your travel agency. So I would always touch bases with my host agency to find out what the criteria are and make sure that I'm staying within the guidelines and the compliance. And then once you get that approved, I would say send it to them. So I hope that helps. Are you guys still there, or is it just me? Is there something going on with my computer? Are you guys there? Did I answer your question? Robert, you're on.
Hiya.
Hi, you're on. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just answering your question that we are on. I didn't really have a question.
Oh, you went into the queue, the chat queue. That's why I picked you.
Oh, okay.
It's all good. Deirdre, how are you?
I'm well. Thanks for asking. And how are you?
I'm super fantastic. Thanks for asking as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I have a dilemma, and I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or I'm missing something, but trying to access your webinar, I was not able to. I put in the online.
You weren't, so tell me, what did you do?
So I went to the free conference call website.com and clicked on to join a meeting, and I put in your online ID, and it just kept
online meeting ID, which is OTM Travel Services.
With the number 2, or no?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's the OTM post on social media today. You know, and maybe I wasn't able to tag every travel agent, but I did put a post out there letting you know that the time has changed from 9 p.m., from 10 p.m. to 9 p.m., and that the ID has also changed. So there's no 2 on the end of it anymore. Yeah, it's just straight what it is. So I apologize that you didn't get that information, but I'm glad you're on.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to put the computer in the shop. It was my typo, so thank you very much. Okay.
It wasn't your typo at all. It was just misinformation. It wasn't your typo. Right. You weren't doing anything wrong. You weren't doing anything wrong. That used to be our old online meeting ID, but now it's changed.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. I just wanted to clarify.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem. Any other questions? I was trying to see if my InteleTravel site is still up, but you guys are all. I'm not in the ambassador mode anymore, where we only get to see. We're the only ones get to see. You guys all get to see. So take some time to go into your InteleTravel. Give yourself a test drive, guys. It's pretty amazing, and check out that cruise platform, guys. Amazing. All of it is amazing, but I really, really like that cruise platform. It's really cool. So take some time to get in there and go book some travel. Go book some travel, guys. It's a lot of fun. Next week, actually, I may not have a travel training. I'm going to try my best, guys. I have an event coming up next weekend, and it's really taking a lot of time from me, and I may not be here. I may actually be doing live radio somewhere else. So I may have to run out of state, do a quick drive out of state, and if I'm driving, I'm not going to be able to do this training. But I will keep you guys posted. I've been doing a lot of Facebook posts, trying to make my presence, my Facebook presence more relevant. So I'll definitely do a post letting you guys know when there's training. I think I'm going to do a post every week. I'll probably do a live every week letting you guys know that there's training. So if you're not my friend, I suggest that you add me, please. But also, you guys do YouTube, because whenever I upload these videos, it will send you an email notifying you that the newest training mat, and then all you do is click on your email, and it'll take you straight to it, as opposed to going to YouTube and getting lost, because I know I get lost going to my own channel. So yeah, I thought that was a quick and convenient way to, get access to the training videos. You might have a new travel agent just joined you, and you wanted to get them some information right away. You can go directly to the OTM Travel Services YouTube page, and under the travel web training webinars, you can select. I have lots of webinars there. I would recommend you go to the ones in the beginning, like maybe early last year, where it gives a breakdown of all process. I've actually done one recently. Just can't place my hands on my mind on the exact date, but there are new ones in there where I started over from like the new agents, from the time you get started, verbatim what you should do. This one was kind of, I briefed it, but I didn't really elaborate too much. Okay? So I hope this helps. And any other questions? Questions? Robert, you have a question? Or no, you just hanging out?
No. I do have a question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, my brother.
Is really for one of my downlines, but
okay.
And I guess want to hear from you when it comes to uh, taking care of your clients. Should you? I explained you should have them fill out the questionnaire form, which you get a good gauge of what they're looking for. But I guess my question is, should they first go through the booking engine to see what hotels and stuff is out there first and present that to them, or they should get something clear on what their client is looking for and then go use the booking engine to find what they should be fighting for hotels?
Absolutely, absolutely, Robert. I would highly recommend that you that list that I mentioned before in the training of all the information that they want, like the departure dates, the times, nonstop, where they're going, how many people traveling, what types of passengers are traveling, what are the things that they want to do, what airlines would they prefer, what brands would they prefer, all these things, gathering that for our supplier's website, you're going to plug that information in, and then it will yield you better results. So the more information that you have on your clients that you gather first, then you want to go ahead and create a package, and then you can finagle, you can maneuver. If you have flexibility in the time, or you have an alternate destination, and that first one is not working out, then you can try another. And you don't have to go back and forth on the phone with your client saying, okay, what else do you need? I need some more. Nope, you've gotten all your information all at once. And the next time that your clients are going to hear from you is within 24 to 36 hours, when you're going to get back to them with that awesome quote that they're going to book. So I would recommend that you get the information first. And then based on the information, like they may give you a specific hotel. There are only certain suppliers that service a specific hotel. So you would now want to either Google that hotel, believe it or not. If you Google, you can Google on Vax, or they'll tell you Christmas on MLC is on Vax. So use Google, guys, use Google. But if you're familiar going to a supplier, going to Vax or Vacation Express or any of those, and search those dates, see if the hotel comes up. Check both of them. I would check 2 or 3 suppliers with the same property to see if I get a better rate for my client and a better commission for me. Or maybe I'll get a better rate for my clients and the commissions won't be that good, because I know my client's going to come back and book again, and I'll be able to double my commissions. So, it's a give or take, but that's the way I would go about doing it in order to provide the best quote for my clients.
Okay, thank you.
Hope that helped. Any other questions? All right. Well, if there aren't any other questions, guys, we will be shutting it down. Shutting it down. I've never stopped a training before 11 o'clock, guys. This is super awesome. I like this 9 o'clock thing. So I will see you guys here next week. If there will not be a training, I will get on Facebook Live, and I will tell you guys. I will also put a video on YouTube. I'm going to start putting videos on YouTube, so when you go to my YouTube page, you'll see and you'll be updated if there's going to be a training that particular week. But for the most part, I'm trying to be very consistent and have trainings every single Thursday. So keep in touch, and you guys have a super fantastic, bubblicious weekend. I hope that I've helped you guys today. I really do. So if you guys don't have any other questions, you have a question? If you guys don't have any other questions, I'll be signing off. Thank you again for joining me this week again. And most of you guys have my messenger. If there's a question, if there's something that you guys want me to elaborate on training next week or in the future, send me a message, okay? And I'll be happy to help, because you may not be the only travel agent that is experiencing that, but you are the one that was bold enough to reach out to me and get that question answered, and now you're helping your fellow agents that you didn't even know. So, reach out to me if there's something that you want me to check out. I'll be happy to elaborate on it next chat, okay? Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you guys next week. Y'all take care and have a wonderful weekend. I'll be signing off now.